Welcome back, everybody. We've got a exciting match coming up here in the Challenger League. We have Motion versus Flame. I'm going to be your main host this time, with Rockerman providing color for me. What do you got for us, Rockerman, about these two teams?
Oh man, we got a spicy one here. We got a sweep in the last matchup, but we got to come back for the Challenger League. It should be a good one here, I think. Down in the Challenger League, we got some good players on both teams. I'm actually gonna pull up the bracket real quick, and we'll take a quick peek at this one to kind of set the scene for tonight. So the Hellcats pulling off what was originally an upset in the first matchup. They're gonna move on to the 7 seed to face on Orbit, but we're looking up at the very top there. Motion versus Flame, 9 versus 10. This is gonna be a good one here. I think whoever wins this one is gonna have a good chance to beat the Papayas, whoever kind of a new look roster there. So I'm really curious to see who's going to come out strong. Motion has been pretty solid this season. The Flame is also very good as well. It's gonna be close. We got a lot of great players to look out for, Grebsy.
All right, well, excellent. I'm definitely looking forward to this. We are getting the teams in the match here starting up soon, so it should be any second, I do believe. But prediction is up and ending, so go ahead and get your bets in now, and we'll find out real quick here how this is gonna go.
Yeah, definitely so. And I'm looking at, it looks like we got a couple players in the lobby. I'm looking to see, for me, I'm looking at Moxon and Local on Flame to kind of step up big, and then for Motion, I'm really curious to see how Rogue is gonna play. He's kind of the lowest MMR on the team, moved up from Prospect, I believe, last season. So I'm curious to see how he's gonna function in this matchup. But I mean, both these teams, it should be a good one, and I think we're just about to get it going.
All right, well, right before it starts, what is your prediction here on who's gonna win?
Yeah, so in my bracket, I went with Flame in 5. So I'll stand by it. I think Flame, by playing these two teams, I think Flame was the better team in the regular season that I played between these two. They beat us in 5. We pretty handily beat Motion, so I think Flame is going to be the team to beat here. I got them in 5.
All right, well, we'll have to watch and see what happens here. We got Rogue here going to the wall against Moxon. He's going to pop it out to Zeisy? Correct me if
I think he's Ziche technically.
Ziche, wow, all right. I never would have got that correct.
No.
I'm glad you're here for me. Anyway, we've got Motion on the offense here against Flame, and it looks like they're kind of firing it back and forth with it's JP putting it in on the corner. Rockerman.
Yeah, JP gonna put in a good one here. Flame just getting dunked out there by Ziche, and that's just a big miss from Moxon. Can't be making those mistakes here. And JP, the GM, putting in some work, gonna get in the back of the net for the first goal.
All right, well, Flame looking to make a comeback here, going off the kickoff with Rogue, taking control in the corner, trying to pop it, looks like above the goal to one of his teammates. He drops it over the defense, and that's JP gonna score it.
Yeah, JP with another, and this is just
this
is just a great second touch there from Rogue. He would have just get it by the last defender, not quite expecting that in Motion. Just really coming out strong here in this game number 1. And like we mentioned, when you come out in a do or die situation, scoring that first goal, getting that momentum early is definitely key.
Yeah, absolutely here. And, we've got Motion showing that they are definitely in the control of this, with Flame just struggling to throw off a defense here. They're taking it back to their corner and trying to put it down, but JP waiting for them. He's going to take it in the air. Necroptic ready and waiting for him, but Rogue going to put it near the goal. Local with a good save there, and Necrotic going to try and take it back towards Motion, but they are waiting and on the defense. JP going to take it to his corner. Local maybe having a shot. No. Motion now in control, taking it up into the air. Necrotic over him on goal, but JP there for the save. Necrotic is going to follow it again here, popping it up for one of his teammates. Moxon putting it again. Motion looking a little off, but JP controlling it more to his corner where he knows it's safe, and Rogue is able to clear it away. Necrotic coming in with a one shot on his own, goes a little wide, no one else on his team there to help. And Rogue now trying to put it back towards Flame side of the field. Rockerman.
Yeah, and they're putting on some pressure here. It was Flame, but they're just not quite able to get it through the back of the net, and they've done a decent job bringing it back. Motion, again, they had all the pressure, but that's what you got to do here. And I think they're kind of stabilizing, kind of like what we saw in the last game, is they're firing one towards the midfield there, but not quite gonna go. And I think that's the one thing we saw in the last game where Blizzard was up 3-0. It's tough to hold those leads. So, if you're motion, gotta lock it down here. But Flame, they're kind of getting their nerves out from underneath them and starting to get on the offense. And they might have one here, but it's saved away.
Yeah, this is looking like a different team here on Flame as they've been putting a lot more shots on goal. We've got a big clear from Motion here down, but Moxon able to clear it to his corner. Rogue trying to get something going up and over one defender. Necrotic in goal. A pop-up that goes a little wide here. JP trying to take back, and Moxon taking it on the offense for Flame. Going into their corner. Necrotic maybe looking for a pass. Local there, but not able to put it in. Moxon putting it back towards mid, and Rogue is going to clear it out to Necrotic, who's waiting for it. He's going to take it high. JP in the air to take on, but Local there underneath, and he's taking it slowly up the field with the control over two defenders for the Motion here, but they're able to pop that out now, and Necrotic looking to hopefully capitalize and put this back for his team, but Zaichi in the air. Missing again as Moxon's going to take this towards Motion's side of the field, and we got Rogue waiting for him here as he pops it up in front of his goal, but no one there for Flame to try and shoot. Rogue controlling it down and putting something towards the middle. Zichi not going to capitalize on that, where we got JP putting it up to the ceiling, but bumped by Local. Necrotic popping it up to him, and he's going to try and put it over Rogue. Goes a little high, and no one on the backside for Flame there to try and put it in. Rogue is going to take this up over the middle with JP here into the corner. Looks like Flame is a little out of control here, and maybe we'll see another goal here from Motion, but not so much at all. Actually, Local taking it in the air. JP is going to save it. This is a much different game that we're seeing here, Rockerman.
Yeah, definitely so. And Motion, they've been pretty solid in the defensive end ever since they got that 2-goal lead. Flame's been trying to push it through, just a couple opportunities, just not quite able to go. And I think things have really steadied out here after the first 2 goals, and that's kind of how it goes. In these do or die situations, you get the nerves out early, and then things kind of settle back in. So Flame's doing a good job settling in, but with 30 seconds left, they still need to find 2. It's gonna be a tall task.
Yeah, it is a hard task to make here, but not, again, impossible here. And we've got Motion on the offense again with Zaichi taking up the wall. And I would like to apologize, Necroptic with a P in it there. Was pronouncing it wrong earlier. I'm still going to get Zaichi wrong here. While Flame is putting a shot on goal across to Local. He's going to pop it up for Moxon. Does not get it. That's a save by JP again here. It's actually going to go to Flame's side of the field, and it's going to end here with a win from Motion 2-0.
Yeah, Motion, a solid victory there from them. And I mean, they just came out the hotter team right there. They seemed like, they had everything that they were looking for. They found the shots early, some great passing plays. I think Rogue and Ziche gonna get those passing plays on JP, the GM, stepping up. That's what you want to see here. In this one, you got to win to advance, and you need your star players to step up, and who better than the GM right there to put in some work. And yeah, I mean, it just looked like a struggle game there from Flame, Grebsy. I mean, they ended up with more shots with 6, but they just weren't quality opportunities, in my opinion. They did even out a little bit as we got past the halfway point, but they really need to find each other here. I think they need to either find some demos or find some more passing plays, because the opportunities were just not quality enough.
Yeah, absolutely there. And, both teams were playing well, but only one team really had one standout player, and that was JP for Motion, far and above everyone else. He really stepped up and popped it off for his team. So Flame needs to answer this, and it needs to probably happen this match, because otherwise Motion's going to keep carrying this forward.
Yeah, definitely so.
Are we resetting here? Or there got a little bit of delay.
We're just waiting for Necroptic. He's in here. He made it.
There we go. Okay, Necroptic. All right. So we're all ready to go now, and we're gonna see if Flame can get some motion going here. And looks like there is Moxon into the air above the backboard, but Rogue is there to pop it away. Necroptic gonna try and put it on for his team. Gets it around 2 defenders. Local getting bumped by Rogue, it looked like there on the way through, so he didn't have his momentum anymore. JP trying to make a play here, gonna pop it mid. Rogue looking to squeeze it in, but no play there. Ziche going on the offensive here for Motion, and gonna pop it out to JP, and that's gonna go up in the air, but Moxon's gonna clear it in front of his goal. Rogue looking to try and score, but Necroptic gonna pop it out to the side. Ziche coming back in, putting it mid. It looks like Locals has the read on this to pop it out and away. Necroptic putting it to him, and it's a good passing play, but JP from nowhere saves the goal here. And then now they're on the offensive here against a Moxon, and we've got Ziche trying to get by him, but Moxon is a wall here with pass to Local in mid. A little bit of a fake, and a great goal by Local. Rockerman.
Yeah, and that's just what Local does. He's so controlled here. Just knows exactly what he's got to do. JP, he knows he's jumping. You just got to take it slow, take it around him. And Local, he's a Nemesis veteran as well. A very solid player in the Challenger League for the past couple seasons, and he's showing why right there.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is great. This is great pressure here by Flame. They have really turned up the heat in this match. If they're looking forward to continuing and staying in this, they're showing us that they do want it here. So Motion's going to have to answer here if they really want to stay in this game. We've got Necroptic taking it to the corner, but Ziche is going to be there. Moxon with the read, trying to pop it around. Ziche again putting it mid to Rogue. JP waiting for it, going to pop it back on goal, and a little bit of a double or pinch there by the Flames there in goal to get it out. And it's a great play because that was going for the upper corner. Local now on the offense, missing his ball there. Rogue's going to take advantage here. He's looking for a teammate mid, but no one quite is there. Flame again with a pinch, maybe on purpose, maybe a bit of a miscommunication. Local trying to put it on goal, goes a little high, but he still has it in the corner. He's going to find Necroptic waiting for him. Necroptic puts it high, and Moxon now trying to make the play here as Motion is doing everything they can to keep this ball out of their goal quite successfully. Ziche up over one of the defenders for Flame, and JP looking for a corner, goes a little high. Rogue able to take it back and hopefully try and find one of his teammates here. JP up against Moxon. Moxon barely misses. JP's going to sink that in.
Yeah, JP, another goal here. He scored all 3 of the Motion goals so far in this one, and Moxon just can't touch it. And there's some uncharacteristic misses from Moxon in this one. I'm very surprised to see that from him. He's very solid. I know in the series he played against us, he was a big reason why they were able to come back and pull off the reverse sweep. But yeah, that was just a tough miss right there. But JP, he's been so big here. Is another one fired towards the net. Necroptic going to make that save. But JP, again, doing everything that he needs to do to try to keep his team going.
Yeah, Flame has had all the pressure here, but it just took that one play by Motion to get it going in. As JP, a little awkward, but a good save there as Local tried to pop it in over him. Rogue's actually able to take this up and land a little awkwardly here, so Ziche is going to take over. Pass it to JP, just misses there. Local up for the save on that, so I don't think it would have gone in anyway. JP passing back to Rogue, who pops it down. It looks like Flame is going to take over. No, Rogue with a great control, but Local able to adapt here and take over. Rogue going to go up in the air over Moxon. Moxon has it down to Ziche, who takes it up. Looks like Necroptic's trying to go for defense. Ziche almost going under him there, but Necroptic able to pop it away. We got Moxon passing it up to Necroptic here with Local on the goal, and it's going to go in. What do we see here? Rocker man, what do we see?
Yeah, it's a little crazy there. It's a little bit awkward in the corner. I mean, Rogue he wanted to go for that one, but then it just bounced out a little bit too far for his liking, and he just got caught on the backboard and caught in no man's land. And Local definitely going to throw that one. You can't give Local those opportunities. He's going to make you pay.
And you know, he's showing why they want to stay in this tournament. We've got JP here with trying to get something going for Motion, but Flames appears to be on top of everything they can do. They've been struggling here to get it out of their side of the field, but Ziche actually able to take it in the air. A little flip reset, waiting to take it down, and just going to slip it right under Necroptic. Holy cow, Rocker man.
Yeah, this is just a great play right here. Just going to take it under. I don't think he got the flip reset, and that's why he fell down and, you know, landing on that ball, just barely nicking the wheels of the last defender. And that one going to find the back of the net, all tied up again.
This is some great playing we're seeing here with Local able to take it up high, looking for Moxon, maybe to put it in. Rogue, awkward. Moxon is going to commit here and make the play.
Yeah, that's just massive there from Moxon. He is a shooter. He's been a shooter in the regular season. Gonna find one there. He was 6th in shooting percentage in the Challenger League, so you give him good opportunities like that, and Moxon is not gonna miss those. So good to see him feeling it once again, and Flame right back out in the lead.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing Flame starting to cook here, and we should really think about what they're doing. If they keep this up, we will be going paid me 2 to game 5. Like you said, this has been very even, so we're looking to see what they can do. We've got Moxon in the air, trying to put it on goal again. A little bit of a touchdown to Necroptic, looking for the light touch, doesn't quite make it. Local gonna try and put it on goal again, but Rogue is there to pop it up to his corner. A little bit of safety here for Motion while they recoup as a team, unless they're just gonna miss it and Necroptic's gonna come in and take advantage of it. They had a bit of a reset there, but Flame coming in strong again, just barely high by Moxon. Looking to, Moxon is all over this right now. Rogue trying to get a breather for his team, but it's not going to happen. Necroptic to the goal. It's low, but Moxon's going to score.
Yeah, Moxon able to get that one in, but that's just great pressure right here. You see Necroptic go down and challenge Ziche with no boost, just kind of bumps him out of the way. And Moxon there again to put her home. A nice shot, and Flame up by 2 now, looking to secure this Game 2 victory.
Flame is coming back very strong here, and they're going to try and continue this as we've got 45 seconds left on the clock. It is not yet over. It could still be a comeback here for Motion. Local with a flip reset, maybe. Might have missed it. It's JP going to clear it out to Ziche, and they're going to push together here. A lot of pressure going. Not able to get it in, as that's a save by, I believe that was Local. Necroptic taking it up in the corner. Moxon bumping his own teammate there on the back end. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication here as Flame is trying maybe a little too hard. An open goal, and it's just going to go in by JP. A great find.
Yeah, you mentioned that that little bit of a double commit, it cost him there as a demo comes through on the back end, and Moxon caught looking for that boost, but he did not get it. And that one, Motion able to catch him out, and with 18 seconds left, they've got a good shot here to tie this one up and send it to OT.
It's anything could happen here, and it looks like JP is going to have control of it up to mid with Necroptic trying to get him, but he drops it low. Local able to capitalize. Rogue looking dangerous with a save off the backboard. Moxon able to put it back towards goal. Rogue's going to try and clear it up. JP going, trying to make something happen for his team. Off the wall, looking for a double, no double, and it's going to go in by Ziche from the side.
Oh my goodness, another 0-second goal on Urban Central here, as this one banged off the backboard and just placed enough there. Bar and in. Ziche is clutch.
Is a great play, and as we said, it's not over until it's over. So we are going into our first overtime here for this matchup, and we're going to have Necroptic looking to make a goal here off the backboard. A touch maybe down. Nope, Moxie there, popping it a little high, a little wide, and not able to capitalize there. Motion trying to do something with it, get it out of their half, but Flame is just hammering them with shot after shot, and I don't think they've had a moment here to breathe in a while. So looking like maybe Motion might not get this. It's open, and Ziche just barely gonna miss that with Moxon putting it in the corner.
Yeah, Moxon gonna pick up the hat trick, and Flame, they're lucky to survive this game. It looked like it was gonna be a death sentence for them after Ziche put in that 0-second goal, but you know, that's good on Flame to lock in there. They got the pressure, they got a little bit of a double commit there at the end, and Moxon gonna find the placement as he has most of the season there. A good shooter, able to get it in, and oof, that was a spicy one there. Krebsy. Flame, they walk away with the win, so we're all tied up at 1 apiece.
That was a great game to watch, and you know, this could go to a game 5. Both these teams really want it here. You have Moxon stepping up for Flame in a big way. 3 goals, 1 assist to Local with the other goal, or the other 2 goals there. JP still a powerhouse for his team, but is that enough against a Flame team who is playing together very well? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. You mentioned that JP's kind of been leading the offensive way. I mean, Ziche had 2 goals in that last one as well, but we're gonna have to see if Motion can lock it back in. I don't think they played bad by any means, and they had a great comeback there. So this game 3 can be very important. We've got confirmed Forbidden Temple, which I always love, but who's gonna come out and put themselves 1 win away from moving on to Saturday night?
Oh, we're going to have to find out here, and it looks like Motion has all the pressure going into this right now with a little bit of an open goal there by Flame, but it was going to go high, so they weren't worried about it. Rogue on the wall, passing down to JP. Moxon contesting it for Necroptic to come in and pop it high. Ziche there to pop it away from him, though, so no shot on goal. Local trying to find something for his team. Motion in the air, trying to squeeze in the corner, but Rogue is going to take it here. And Ziche backwards pass to JP, who is going to get demoed by Moxon. Moxon says no to that. Ziche in the air. Flame here putting on all the pressure again. Moxon in the air, trying to drop it down a little high. JP now going to take advantage of just Local being on defense. He's going to pop that up and follow it up here again. Looked a little dangerous, but he was able to control it. And Ziche is going to try and find a corner and a teammate. Rogue getting bumped by his own teammate ZJ there, which might make this a little awkward for him. But they seem to have recovered well enough with Necroptic clearing it out on a pinch to the motion side of the field. They now have Flame in control of the ball. Moxon going to take over there as the ball was popped back to him, but it's JP powerhousing through, trying to get a shot near the middle. Rogue almost in, but a great save there by Flame. And now we've got motion here again on the offense. Rogue trying to bring it up, finds ZJ in the middle, Moxon in the air, but not able to get there. That's going to go in.
Yeah, that's a good passing play attempt. I think it's more of a 50 here by Rogue. It just deflects off the defender, and you know, sometimes the ball is just falling in your favor. Right there, it finds ZJ, but good finish by him, able to find the placement and the power.
Yes, absolutely. Flame needs to find a way to shut JP down here. You know, he's been a strong player, and you know, it actually wasn't really required on that. So ZJ and Rogue were able to make that play all on their own, and all on their own. It's like they're children. Rogue going on the offense here while we got Moxon in the corner. He's going to take it up over their offense there and pop it to the side. Rogue coming in, trying to cut shadow this maybe, as ZJ is going to go into the air here and looking to get it over to defenders from Flame, but no one is there. Local putting it just a little high. Rogue off the backboard, able to save it. It looks like maybe Motion really wants this game. How are you feeling, Rockerman?
Yeah, no, they're definitely playing solid as they find a demo here, and they've had some pretty good pressure here in this one. They found the goal on their end. It really hasn't seemed like Flame has had the pressure, but oh no, the overcommit comes through. Necroptic is going to make them pay, and I mean, I'm not sure really what happened with Motion. Oh, just a miss in the midfield. Bad touch by JP, and then a miss in the midfield, and Necroptic, he's going to walk it right in like he's walking the dog, and he's going to tie it up.
It's an unlucky play there for Motion, but Flame will capitalize, and you know, they're going to try and keep this motion going for them against the blue team here, as Necrotic taking it in to the corner, trying to find a teammate in mid. No one there for him. ZJ with the control over one defender, taking it up in the air, looking for a little touch over, but Local going to clear that out easily. Rogue with a recovery here. Necroptic putting it downfield, finding Motion with no defenders again on the back foot. Necroptic, no pass available. Moxon's going to try and put it high and get a bump, but ZJ able to control it there and not let that happen. Local's going up and trying to find someone, but JP is there to clear it to the side, giving his team a little bit of breathing room here again. Much needed, as I believe they had someone demoed there by the Flame. Rogue is here putting it up over Moxon, to Local though, who's going to control it over and have a lot of space here on his own. So this is very dangerous to do here, even for this league. Give him all the space you want, and he's going to bump it in with Moxon with a bump in the end.
Oh my goodness, Moxon just coming out of nowhere. I mean, Local taking it slow, taking it low, finds a good 50, and this is for sure a save, but Moxon, he was ready and waiting, and you got to watch out for that man wiping out the last defender, giving his team the lead.
That is a heads up bump there, but that was kind of on Motion there, giving Local all the time that he needed to set that up. You know, they needed to challenge that a little bit sooner, and maybe Motion get some going back here for them, but it's looking like it might be Flame in game 3. Local here with a save to the corner, going to pop it up over ZJ, but JP there to put it high. No one on goal, and Moxon able to clear it from the side. Came in real fast there. JP again putting it high. I think he's trying to get Flame on the back foot, maybe out of boost, going for demos, trying to shake him up. This is the kind of play that we need to see from Motion here. That said, Flame is getting the control to Motion side of the field. Necroptic up, gonna miss there. It looks like Rogue will have control. Local from the side though, gonna pop it over to Necroptic. Necroptic looking to get a touch, misses. Moxon going for a little touch off the wall here, trying to find someone, but Rogue is going to clear it to JP, who is in the air. ZJ going a little high over Moxon. Moxon with a lot of space here, and it is open with a great save by Rogue from the side. Didn't even see him on my screen. That man came out of nowhere. ZJ trying to get a goal here. Moxon putting it high above JP, and he's going to score it with a little double touch there.
Yeah, Moxon's going to put it in yet again, and I mean, this one just catching the defense motion. They're trying to go quick, and JP just once again not enough boost. Moxon able to find it in the back of the net, and Flame a very solid performance here. They've kind of just turned it on, and Motion just haven't been able to answer. It's still 29 seconds though, but Flame seems like they're pretty in control here.
Yeah, they definitely have the control of this game and are putting all the fuel into this fire. But Moxon here is going to take it over, but Rogue is here popping it back, trying to make something happen for his team. A little double commit here by Local and Necroptic in the corner. Ziche trying to get a touch, not going to happen. 10 seconds left. Motion needs a goal now, or this is going to go to Flame here for game 3, and it is looking like Flame has game 3.
Yeah, Flame gonna come out strong here in this game number 3. I mean, they just looked like a solid team. You know, just a lot better. I mean, they held all the pressure there, 8 shots to 3, and I mean, just everything was kind of working for them. This is kind of what I expected from Flame coming out of the get-go. They didn't really have it in game 1, at least in the first half, but they kind of held it strong. And pretty much ever since the second half of that game 1, they kind of turned it on there. And I mean, hey, they're now 1 win away from moving on, and they're could be facing up against us with Papayas on Saturday. So they're looking to lock it in. But Grebsy, we got Forbidden Temple up next. Crazy chaotic things happen on Forbidden Temple. That's just Nemesis things. When you get to game 4, you get to Forbidden Temple. I mean, things just happen. So I'm not sure what to expect right here.
I love how much you love Forbidden Temple. I love that energy.
It's great.
And you're right. You know, anything can happen here. We can be going to a game 5. Motion can pull it back together. That said, they have not had their win since that first match, so maybe they have lost the momentum here, and we'll have to find out, as it looks like this 4th match is starting up. We've got looks like JP versus Local for the kickoff. And it's going to go towards Moxon. A little miss there. Ziche finding himself with the ball on the front of his car. Rogue taking over. Looking for the upper right. Moxon going to pop it out to the side. But Ziche there with the read. And another good save by Moxon with the 50 there. Pushing it, making sure he didn't have a shot on goal. JP into the corner. Maybe looking for a bump to himself. It almost gets there, but Local going to clear that away easily. Up the wall. Across Ziche with a bump. But Moxon on the little back pass. Didn't quite get it there. Necroptic putting it high. And no one else on his team. JP is going to have all the space again here in the world to do what he wants with it. No boost though, and he's just trying to make something happen. Moxon going to take it down to mid. Ziche, the last defender, not doing a great job pushing it to the side. JP last second pinch off the inner goalpost, popping the ball out. Great save there by him. Rogue again looking to get a save here for his team as the ball goes wide for Flames there, and Rogue in the air popping it down. JP trying to get a touch, but Moxon has the read to Local, who again has time to set this up and is looking dangerous. Tries to bring it down, but that's a great save by, I believe that was Ziche there. Local taking it into the air again across the goal. They have all the pressure right now so far. Rockerman, what does Motion need to do, as that's Local putting it in?
Yeah, they are just getting suffocated right now here, and looks like Ziche just not the best touch. It's right to Local, and the defense just can't get to it. And yeah, really, I was gonna say they need this first goal. I feel like they just need some momentum on their side. They haven't had any since that game 1 victory, and they just need to find some consistent offense. Flame, this is what I expected from Flame to see. They are playing a lot faster. They're playing solid. They're finding each other. Everything is kind of under their control. And Motion, they just need to get out of their own zone, find some passing plays, maybe get some demos, and beat out this Flame team.
Yeah, absolutely, and I agree. You've said it. Flame, all of their touches seem to go towards one of their players. They're always ready for it. They're never really on the desperate end here, as Necroptic trying to get a goal, but Ziche able to clear it out. While Motion are making great plays and they're making great saves, they don't really have the follow-up here that Flame does, so they're going to need to get that teamwork going together here, as Local looking to make a play, and Rogue going around one of the Flame defenders there to Ziche, who has it in the corner. JP again around a defender, going to try and pop it up to a teammate. That's on, and it's going to barely be wide. A very unlucky miss there. That was a great shot and great play by him. Moxon trying to get it out of their half, but Motion here showing their teamwork. As I said, they've had the actual control of this match ever since that first goal, and they are looking to try and find one for themselves over the Flames to tie it up. Necroptic taking it to the side, trying to cut it. No one there able to shoot it for his team. A great clear right past the goal. Rogue with the control. Local waiting for him. He's going to 50 this in. Past all 3 defenders and give it to Moxon to put it in.
They have Moxon coming with another big goal. It's local and Moxon. They have been putting in the work here in this one. As just getting it by the defenders. Moxon is there to finish. And 2-0 lead. Motion, again, just so suffocated. They just haven't had any offensive pressure in this game, Gribsy. They've got to turn it on here. Their season is on the line. You need to get aggressive. You need to put the pressure on. You need to trust each other and just, try to challenge Flame, because Flame right now, they're winning the challenge to every ball.
They absolutely are, and that's just the confidence that comes with having one game up on them plus the first goal of the match. JP trying to find the goal is actually going to find it open and put it in, so we might have a comeback here starting up.
And there we go. Motion able to get something going there. Is Flame just a triple commit, and JP the Rock on this Motion squad able to put it in. He has been the goal scorer this entire series, so they need to keep him going, keep him hot here, and see if we can keep it going. Still 2 minutes, a lot of time here for Motion to bring one back.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a rare triple commit. Probably not used to seeing that in Challenger. Maybe more of a novice moment there for them. So hopefully they can recover and get things going their way. Necroptic trying to find Moxon with a great shot, looking to double it. Rogue off the backboard, able to clear it to the side. Local again in the air, just barely misses a bump. Passes, looking for a bump, no bump there. Moxon, the ball cleared to him. He's going to control here and bounce, and a little off there by the play. JP waiting for him down below and able to pop it over, but Rogue taking it in, and no one there for Motion to shoot that. You're talking about the confidence and the believing in each other. Just was no one there for him on that clear. Motion kind of on the back foot there. Flames had a push up. They were all going for boost and weren't able to get it in. Rogue with the save. Local the clear downfield. Necroptic there just barely misses. Local with a backflip. It's sitting. He's gonna finish it.
Yeah, they're going to put it in, and I thought for a second that Motion was going to be saved, but luckily Local gets this touch to keep it in, and he's able to turn it back around, put it in himself. And yeah, Motion, they almost had a beautiful passing play in the midfield, but they just were a little bit too slow, and that's what led to that counterattack there. Now, once again, find themselves down by 2, minute remaining, going to need a Forbidden Temple miracle.
And it could happen here. We've seen it in the other match. Comebacks do happen in 45 seconds with 2 goals down, and we've got 50 here, so there's even more time for this. Rogue trying to put the pressure on towards the Flame side of the field, but Local able to clear it out. Moxon waiting for this to pass it to Local. Local pops it up to Necroptic, who's going to push it back to Local on the wall. Local putting it down. Moxon trying to find a push, not able to get there. JP with the save, breaking up the passing play. Necroptic again and able to pinch it over. That's a big read.
Yeah, that's a big read, and it may just be the dagger here that ends Motion's season. Necroptic just playing fast, and Ziche trying to get that boost, but it was a little bit too juicy for him, and he's gonna pay for that one. And it looks like it could be the end of their season.
Yeah, that's a tough one to avoid. You got that 100 boost right in front of you. You can just, if you set the ball just right, you can make the play over. And Moxon gonna put it in again. I believe that is the final nail in the coffin here to 1-5, but we never know, I guess.
You never know, but I'll agree. It is gonna be over here. Moxon putting in another one, and I mean, it would take the miracle of all miracles here, but I mean, Flame, they've just played so solid here. They've been so much quicker in these last couple games, and that is why they got to this point, and that's why they're going to be moving on to Saturday night.
Yep, and they are going to be playing Griffin's #1 team. But as you said, the higher rank here for champion, it's Challenger League is very close. So Flame may have a chance at this, and the way they're playing right now, Griffins are going to have to put up a really good fight on this.
Well, yeah, actually, they still have one more to play. They got to play Papayas. Yep.
I know how to read a thing.
Oh, that's all right.
I know how to read a thing.
That's all right. But I mean, Flame taking the victory, though. I mean, they are going to be good. They could end up. Honestly, I would pick them to play the Griffins in that first round matchup. But yeah, they are going to have to get through the Papayas. But I mean, with this performance here, I mean, look at this stat line. It's just utter domination by Flame. They're all the pressure, 11-3 in the shot department. I mean, they just controlled the ball the entire game. Motion had really no opportunities in this last one here, and I mean, Grebsy, they just played really well, and it's going to be interesting to see what they can do against the Papayas. I think they're definitely going to be favored, but we'll see how they can make it happen.
Yeah, no, it's definitely absolutely going to be a great game as well. And Papayas coming off a loss against the Hellcats, especially with a 3-0. They're definitely going to want this, and the Flames going to have a tough match coming up for them. But that is it here. It's a 3-1 to the Flame over Motion. Great plays by all teams here, but Flame just showing that they wanted it a little bit more. And coming up, we've got the Rival League with Blaze versus Vortex.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I'm excited to see how it's gonna shake out. I know we got Psychonautic back in the booth. I know people love to see that, man. I love to see Psycho in the booth for sure. It's gonna be a spicy one for sure, Grebsy. I'm really excited to see how it's gonna shake out.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely so. But yeah, folks, we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, Blaze, Vortex, gonna be spicy. Make sure you guys stick around, and we'll see you guys in a few minutes.